Tonight, from M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore, Maryland, it's a special prime time edition of the NFL on EA Sports.
2 1-1 teams here, each looking to move over 500, and we're underway here in Week 3. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. So now here comes the Eagles offense as they get ready to take over. They'll be led out by the first overall selection of the 2016 draft. From Cal, it's Jared Goff.
And it felt like it watching the game tape. He got everyone involved last week.
He was a manager.
He really was. That's a great way to put it because they ran the ball some. They threw it accurately. 1 touchdown pass, so he didn't, break the bank doing that, but he didn't throw any interceptions. That's the bottom line. That's why a defense loves a quarterback like that. Doesn't put them in bad situations.
These are his numbers from last week's contest. 9 carries, 54 yards, and a touchdown.
And that's just not enough carries for a running back to get loose and really feel like he's into the game because they have to have enough volume to establish a rhythm, not just for themselves, but also to get in sync with their offensive line so they can read the blocks properly and they can execute it. I expect them to get a minimum of 15 carries in this game, and the optimum number would be 20 plus.
And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line. And without a doubt, not the way they pictured that opening drive unfolding.
No, they were making progress. They weren't exactly in high gear, but they were making a few yards along the way. And now that they've coughed it up, you got to go back to the sidelines and regroup a little bit.
He'll take this to the 46. You look at this Eagle defense. In that win last week over the Giants, they were very good.
And they needed to be because that game was a game you don't see very often anymore. Low scoring, slugging it out in the trenches. One play can make the difference type of a game, and they got it done.
A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And he's brought down, but not before picking up the first with a very effective stiff arm. Move the chains, a gain of 7 on 3rd down.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. In this defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. And now Jackson will look to throw it. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore 1st down. To throw is Jackson. And bringing it in right side here, Beckham. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down. They'll try and run for it with Henry. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. Henry. Yeah, he'll work free from 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. The penalty yards marched off as they'll try again on 2nd and goal. They'll give Henry another shot. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. This will be play number 8 on the drive. It's 3rd and goal. Throwing is Jackson. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Darius Slay with a pick. And the Eagles are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. And the defense, Charles, they bit a little bit, but they did not break. And then on 3rd and goal there, the huge interception.
Think of the momentum they're carrying with them right now, Brandon, because in their mind, whether they want to admit it or not, they were conceding 3 points. Their goal was to keep them at the end zone, not give up a touchdown. Instead, they give up nothing. What a big-time play and a big-time stop by them.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4. A play fake for Swift. Now Goff. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. Now a 1st down throw. Gone. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. It's Jeffrey Simmons that time who got in to record the sack. We're scoreless after 1. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. As they've got it as we resume action. To throw on 2nd down is Goff. Under pressure, they got him again. Adafe Owe showing off the pass rush skills. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very low. Now Goff. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll bring up 4th down. The Eagles send out their punter now as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Ravens will take over. Baltimore set to take over here for their 2nd possession of the game. In a close game like this, Charles, those interceptions like they had on the last drive could be costly. But here they've got another opportunity to seize control of this game.
And they'd better take advantage of it, because otherwise, if they end up losing by 1 score, they'll relive this over and over.
Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Eagles. Oh, and one of the linebackers has got it. Goodness, nobody wanting to hold on to that football. 2 fumbles, 1 by each team on the same play. Not something you see every week.
No, not at all. And you and I both know how important possessions are nowadays in the NFL, because there's not much difference between teams. So when you get a chance for a takeaway, you've got to hold on to the football yourself. Don't give it right back to them.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And job 1 here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. Right back to Mitchell on 2nd down. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 12 yards to pick up there. Good for a Raven first. Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because he's just going to speed right past them.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. 1st down, here's Mitchell. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. Ball placed at the 45 for 2nd and 5. The slot man in motion right. Now Jackson taps this forward jet sweep. That one a 1st down pickup of 8. Jackson, options out left. 6 yards there on the keeper. It's 2nd down. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
Yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end Andrews. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. The Raven passing game getting in sync, another first down.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Draw play. This is Henry. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. This is a 2nd and 4, ball at the 9. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. This 2nd and 4. Jackson. They'll run the screen with Mitchell. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. On 3rd and 1, Jackson. He's got his target. That's complete. And the Ravens are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they find a way to convert there on 3rd and 1. Jackson going to run. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. Lamar Jackson, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Ravens post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Tucker with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. So that one a long 11-play drive. And it was capped off by the touchdown run that came from Lamar Jackson. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. And the Eagles going to get one final possession in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
On 1st and 10, Goff. They'll try and set up the screen to Swift. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Here's Goff. That is caught. It's the tight end Goddard. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Goff on 1st down. And that's out to the flat for Swift. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. 2nd down and 4. Goff now looking to throw. Quick slant here to Smith. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. The kick by Elliott is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So that kick gives them their first points of the game, CD, and it comes on the 3rd drive, but hopefully for them that's a spark that gets that offense going.
Yeah, and I would say if you're the offensive play caller, as you look at your sheet, you're trying to find that part on there that unlocks bigger points. They've struggled with a few drives so far, finally got 3 out of it. How do you find the end zone? That's what he's searching for now.
All that remains is to snap this once, and that'll do it for the first half of play. So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game. As we send you down to Orlando where John... A look around the NFL, we'll have to wait for postgame because we are moving right through halftime and on to the third quarter. The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. And this will not be returned, so the second half begins with a touchback. So here are the Ravens to take over on offense. They played the Browns last week, got the victory in that game, and so far so good as they've got the lead here. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. He'll start with a give to Henry. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. They've got the lead early here in the third quarter, and runs like that are how they established that lead in the first half.
I love the fact that you're using the word lead because they are leading from the front, pounding on the defense right now with the running game, and truly establishing themselves here in the second half.
One play has them up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Jackson options out left, and he'll take this one up close to about the 45. 2nd and 7. Off the option, here's Henry. And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5. They need 2. Here's 3rd down. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he will have the first down as he gets this to the 47. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
We all love to have a home run hitter in the backfield. Guy who can take it the distance. But in short yardage, trying to pick up first downs, that big guy, always a nice luxury to have, isn't he?
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. That's complete to his receiver, Bateman. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. 2nd and 5. Now Jackson. Man open left side is Brown. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. Back to the ground now. It's Henry. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense gets a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. They run the option on 2nd down. And holding it may be the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half, and that trend is continuing here.
This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on 3rd down. Jackson now. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Jackson, option right. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's 1st and goal. Running left, it's Henry. A good display of power, but ultimately it gets him just inside the 5 to the 4 and no further. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. 10th carry now for Derrick Henry. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. Dobbins will take this into the end zone. It's a Ravens touchdown.
And maybe that's the magic touch right there. They didn't use him at all in the first half, at least running the football. But here they entrust him with some work down in the red zone, and he responds. 1 carry, 1 touchdown.
1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Baltimore, where the 4th quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the 3rd quarter. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone. They'll start on the ground with Swift. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. There's Goff. He finds his tight end, Goddard. That's complete. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. It's an Eagles first down on a gain of 11.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a 1-possession game.
Yes.
Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Goff now looks to throw. Throw out wide is incomplete. 2nd and 10. Goff. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. First target, first catch at a first down. But correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, you're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. From the 50, it's Goff. He'll get this to Flowers, left side. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 39. Again, Goff. A quick throw, but incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Back to throw, Goff. Smith catches left side. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Goff on 3rd down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 23. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. And in a 2-score game, obviously, every play, every 3rd down, like we saw there, magnified. Big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to 3rd down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
Now Goff on first down. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it.
Timing is so important on a route like this because he's going to line up out right, then cut straight across the field. I think the ball might have come out a count or two too late because by the time he was able to secure it, not much of a chance to turn it upfield.
Goff throwing again. Throwing the out route and complete. That's Flowers. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. Well, this crowd trying to force a false start here. 3rd and inches. Gone. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a first down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
The kick by Elliott is good. And a second field goal here cuts their deficit to 14-6 now. So you knew one way or another that they needed the two scores. They get the easy one out of the way. Now they'll get the ball back, hopefully.
Yeah, and the question is, how do you accomplish that? Do you onside kick it? Or since you have all three timeouts, do you kick it deep? To me, I'm playing field position. With all three timeouts, I kick it deep and try and pin them back there.
So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. They'll try and choose some clock with Henry. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Again, it's Henry. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry. The Eagles will take their third and final timeout as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. On second down, here's Henry.
I like that run right there, partner. Not the flashiest run, not the one that's going to break for big yardage, but he understands the situation, and taking care of the football, paramount, and he got it done.
Nursing that slim lead, you're exactly right. Hold on to that ball. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
The Ravens send their punter out now as he's on to kick it away. And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. Well, it took us until the final play, Charles, to officially decide a winner. Although on that last play they were so backed up, it would have taken a miracle, and they couldn't get that miracle done.
Well, I like how you stayed with it, because we both knew that this had to go down to the last play, and neither side was going to exhale until that play concluded, because we've seen the improbable before. A couple of laterals, maybe some poor defense on the back end. They might have gone all the way to the end zone. In this case, though, it didn't happen. Perhaps next time.
So for the Ravens, it's back-to-back victories now after the Week 1 defeat as they move to
Tonight, from Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park, New York, it's Week 3 of the NFL on EA Sports.
The final weekend of the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are as we are off and running on EA Sports. And no run back on the opening kickoff. It'll come out to the 25. Out comes the offense for the Bills, led by their quarterback at 6'5". That's Josh Allen.
I like this guy. And the reason I do, he tends to stand an even keel. Doesn't let too much ruffle him. He will manage the game the way it needs to be managed, take what the defense gives him, and then he can strike at times. Had a touchdown pass. Yes, he had an interception last week, but he found a way for his team to win.
They start on the ground with McCaffrey, and he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2. Take a look at the defense for these Texans. They were terrific in the win over Tennessee a week ago.
Even better than that, they pitched a shutout in that game, and I'm telling you, that is a confidence builder and a trust builder on both sides. And what I mean by that is coaching staff putting together a game plan, players executing it. Now both of them are in sync.
Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
A 40-yard punt, 1 yard on the return, and the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. So out come the Texans for their opening drive. And a glance here at their shifty mobile signal caller.
I tell you what, when he's on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one that's capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. They'll give to Kamara here on the option. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. It goes as a gain of 9, and it moves the chains. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll look to throw here. Got his man, Dell. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. That's complete to Dell. That'll go for a gain of 7, and it's 2nd down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. They'll look to throw again. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. And he missed it. It's no good. And this will remain a scoreless game. So here come the Bills out for their second drive. They're riding a 2-game winning streak into this Thursday nighter. How easy is it when you're on a roll to stay on a roll given the quick turnaround?
Well, you would think it'd be pretty easy because everyone's locked in practice and meetings because everyone feels good about themselves. And for coaches, this is where they have to tell themselves, don't add too much. Don't worry about game plans as much as players. So look at your play sheet and think, give it to the guys who play best, and don't worry about the rest of it.
You look at the defense for these Texans. They were terrific in the win over Tennessee a week ago.
Yeah, they pitched a shutout in that game, didn't they? And those don't come around all that often in the NFL. The ability to keep someone out of the end zone and also from kicking one through the post. Well done.
On second down, here's Allen. Open man is Juwan Jennings. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. And they'll run it here. And credit the tackle to Derek Barnett. Here's 2nd and 10. Up the gut, McCaffrey. And he'll get 3 down at the 34-yard line. So 3rd down now. They need the 27-yard line for a first. Here's Allen. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. So on 4th down, off goes Allen. On comes Tyler Bass for the Buffalo field goal. On the left hash, officially it's called a 51-yard attempt. The kick by Bass is good. And the Bills will take a 3-0 lead. Well, both teams kind of feeling each other out here. Now after 3 drives, we have a score with that field goal.
Yeah, they're still waiting for their breakout drive to come to them, all right? They're using the playbook well. They're looking for that extra section that says touchdowns instead of field goals. But they'll take the 3 for now and try and get set up for more later.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They come off a victory over the weekend, but now the quick turnaround here for this Thursday night game. How does that affect how teams like this approach these short turnarounds?
Well, wins and losses always factor into, how you're getting ready for the next game. But equally as important when you have the short turnaround, what is your injury situation? Are you losing key guys? And if so, how well have the backups prepared for this? Because you don't have much time to get them ready. They have to be ready before this week in order to play well in this game.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Texans football to start quarter 2 as they've got it with a 1st and 10. They're going to look to throw. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. Aaron Donald with a sack. Defensively on the previous play, they gave up a pretty good chunk of yardage, but right there, they got a good portion of it right back.
And if we just flip it around from the offensive perspective, took a nice step forward, and how about a couple of leaps backwards after that play? They've got to figure out a big call coming up here.
And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Aaron Donald. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half.
Okay, let's go back a little bit and see if my schooling comes to the front. What's that old saying? Those who forget the lessons of history are doomed to repeat them. That's the same guy who's gotten back-to-back sacks. I think a double team may be in order.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to... No, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. And he'll take this back down inside the 20. 3rd and long that time. He was trying to make something happen, but a little too risky.
Well, the field tilted on him. And what I mean by that is what you said. 3rd and long. Got to push it downfield to try and pick up the first down. Defensive backs live for this situation, and they took advantage of the young man right there.
So after the INT, it's Allen. Throw left side to Kincaid. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot. Here's Allen to throw it. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Jalen Petrie picks it off, and the Texans are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw some away on that snap. And look, let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder, this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points were given away? It could cost them a ball game.
Heading out is the Texans offense as they get set to take over here. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive, in particular if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, some guys, you know, they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to want to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit, because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit, in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
The offense on third down tonight, just 1 for 3 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2.
I like the fact that they didn't overcomplicate things on that call. 3rd and 2. Just run the quick little hitch, which they did. Ball's out of quarterback's hands. And yes, indeed, they pick up the first down.
And Kamara with a carry there on first down as he works his way forward for a pickup of 4. Second quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score. From the 46-yard line, a 2nd down and 6. They'll set up a throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. They'll look to throw. And that one too wide and incomplete. The Texans send the punter out. Back deep for Buffalo is Nyheim Hines. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. And this one goes angling out of bounds, and it will be spotted inside the 30-yard line. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. And it's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts. It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Allen. Got it complete to Khalil Shakir. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it's 2nd down. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Again, they'll throw with Allen. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Allen now looks to throw. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. And the Texans are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line.
So rare to see any quarterback toss back-to-back interceptions in the NFL, regardless of status or experience. Whether it's him personally or just the offensive game plan, I think this defense is reading something out there, and they're holding the upper hand.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. With this slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. He gets this to Davante Adams. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. Finds his man, it's John Mechie. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Back to throw again. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down. Again, he'll drop to throw. Man open, that's complete to Dalton Schultz. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. So we've reached halftime. All we have to show for the first half, a lone field goal. 3-0 our score. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. And welcome in, everyone, to our Tiburon Studios here in Orlando. We'll take a minute and look ahead at what's to come this weekend in week number 3. Some great games coming up on Sunday, highlighted by a 1 o'clock matchup in Miami.
But no break needed. Let's get back to it. Week 3, here we go with quarter 3. These offenses seemingly still back at the hotel for the first half. 3-0 our score as the second half gets underway. And it'll come out to the 25 as King opts for the touchback. The Texans going to take over here to start quarter number 3. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now, they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Now back to throw. And that went to the right side and incomplete. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. They'll look to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Well, this is just a continuation of what we saw in the first half. So much for the fresh start to begin the 3rd quarter. Still off-target throws, no rhythm throwing the football, and obviously no touchdown scored in this game.
And this returnable for Hines. 35 yards that time on the punt. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. So here are the Bills to take over. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. To throw, it's Allen. Shakir holds it in. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it'll be 2nd down. McCaffrey running up the middle. And he'll be tackled at the 45 following a gain of just 2. The Texans here on 3rd down putting an extra defender in the secondary. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. The gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
So give them 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it'll be 2nd down. To the air, Allen. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves them with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. Allen looks to throw on 3rd and 1. cannot get away, and down he goes. Jaron Reed muscles his way in for the sack.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
Here's the punter, Martin, out to kick it away. And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback. And the football going back over now to the Houston Texans. And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
You're exactly right about that, partner. And I know that right now the easy answer would be, hey, let's run the football. But that might not be everything you need. So despite the fact that they've struggled throwing it, they've got to find some type of a play, multiple plays, that puts the ball in the air and allows for them to have some success.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. That's a jet sweep. This is Adams. The tackle is made by Micah Hyde. Here's a 2nd and 5. Here's the option. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Here is 3rd down and 4. He'll drop to throw. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. 15 yards, the Texans pick up the 1st down.
Normally on 3rd down and short yardage, you're thinking of throwing to your tight end. It's just going to be a simple chain mover. But this time they let him roam down the field, and a nice dart picks up the 1st down and then some.
Nothing in that first half, nothing on the last drive, but they're moving now with a 1st and 10. Throw over the middle is taken in by Dell. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. On 2nd down, Kamara, and he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Now into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And the Bills are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
Throwing on 1st down is Allen. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. And they'll go with a ground attack here. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. Allen going to throw. Hit as he throws, and the ball is out. It's a live football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line.
Well, partner, here's where team football gets tested a little bit, because I know the defensive guys were over there chilling on the sidelines, and all of a sudden, they heard the sudden change call because that fumble puts them right back on the field, and they've got to go out and finish the game now themselves.
Absolutely. Nursing that slim lead here in the 4th, a costly turnover. They go over the middle, and it's complete to start the drive. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. Now 2nd and 5. trying the left side with Kamara. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line. As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. Back to throw here. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to be a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
And once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. The kick by Fairbairn is good. And in the 4th quarter, this game is tied. This hasn't exactly been a battle of one touchdown after the other, quite the opposite. But at 3-3 now here in the 4th, it's been an entertaining game considering just 2 field goals.
Yeah, is it really a football game now, or are we watching baseball? This feels like a pitcher's duel, doesn't it? Nice, intense, on the edge of your seat. Have you been scoring this one? A lot of strikeouts and ground balls in this one.
And they'll go on the ground. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. Here's 2nd down and 3. They'll give it up to McCaffrey. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing, Allen. To the right side here, caught by Kincaid. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. Here's 1st down. They've got it 1st and 10 as they search for a go-ahead score. Allen's throw complete to Shakir. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Plenty of time left, plus all 3 timeouts. Here's 1st and 10. Now Allen on 1st down. This is McCaffrey. And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17. Now the Texans will burn the 1st of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Allen back to the ground on 1st. It's McCaffrey. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Here's Allen. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with just 70 seconds left to go in the game. To throw is Allen. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey.
Partner, you've got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. The kick by Bass is good. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. All right, so time to reset here. It's a huge kick there, gives them the lead, but they've got to be careful that their celebrations aren't a little too premature.
You're exactly right about that, because there still is time for the other guys to run a few plays and get into field goal position. So this defense is going to need to come up with one final stop if they're going to get out of here with a victory.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. He'll look to throw. And that won't help much. Only a yard on 1st down. One final shot. They'll look to throw. Finding Schultz. And he'll be taken down here, and that is how this one is going to come to an end. And a fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed something near a miracle, and they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, the effort, that was good. Very good, in fact. They were just a little too far out to get a decent look at the end zone for that last opportunity. Couldn't get it done, but a nice game overall.
So for the Bills, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And now they'll have a few extra days before they face the Rams next week. Meanwhile, for the Texans, it'll be their first loss of the season, and they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.
Today, from Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, it's Week 3 of the NFL on EA Sports.
It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports.
This fielded right at the goal line. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
So here come the Patriots getting ready on offense. And they will be led out by a guy certainly still trying to prove himself here in the league, the young rookie quarterback.
Before the game, when I said hello to him, I tried to give him a little dap, but he wouldn't give me any, and I thought he was snubbing me. Then I realized he's keeping all that flame to himself. How about the week he had last week? AFC Offensive Player of the Week.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down. He'll look to throw.
Got his man. That's Luke Musgrave.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Back to throw. Over the middle, it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a 1st down.
Not too many teams will use a first-round pick on a tight end, so you know that when one does, he's got to be pretty darn special.
A small example of why they took him in the 1st round there. Nice little catch and run to get the good yardage.
They'll run it. This is Ramondre Stevenson.
And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. You know what the converse is, though? You've got to win those one-on-one blocks, and when you don't, that's the result you end up with.
Yeah, good work there in open space, and he's got this all the way down now to the 32.
They'll look to throw here on first down.
A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. On play action, they'll throw. There goes a deep ball, end zone. Now a battle for the football. It's caught. It's a touchdown. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season.
And the Patriots will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon.
His first career touchdown pass, and yeah, it's cliche to say, but he's probably been envisioning this since he was a little kid. That's a cool moment.
It really is. So enjoy the moment, enjoy the time, celebrate, save the full reflection for later, but make sure you grab someone on the sidelines and say, hey, make sure I get that football, okay?
Chad Ryland now to add the PAT.
And he gets it to make it 7-0 Patriots. So that drives 7 plays in length, and it ends with a New England touchdown. The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away.
Kene Nwangwu now out of his end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
So here's the Viking offense making their way out. And a look at a guy, definitely got a little razzle-dazzle to him. Can do it with his arm or his legs. Their mobile QB.
We're seeing it more and more in this league, how teams love to have athletes back there taking the snaps, guys who can throw it and move around and get yardage with their legs if needed. He's one of the best examples that we see out there right now. He can throw for hundreds of yards one week and then run for 100+ the next. He adds an extra dimension that really confounds defenses when he puts it all together.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw.
That pass is caught by Hardy. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Running with Hunt here out of the shotgun. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Well, you look at this Patriots defense.
They really played well in that win last week against Miami.
In today's football, there aren't a lot of goals for defenses. But when you hold a team under 100 total yards of offense, yeah, that has to be a goal that was met. Big check mark for them in last week's game.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. They'll look to throw here. And he goes down. It's a Patriots sack.
Matthew Judon in there to take him down.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. They'll drop to throw. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Here's Jones.
It'll go as a 42, make it a 43-yard punt. 6 on the return. And the Patriots take over. So back onto the field come the Pats for their second drive. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking left side, he's got it, complete. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter from Foxborough. It's the homestanding Patriots with the football, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they give it to Stevenson. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. They'll set up to throw. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And this is going to turn into another 1st down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 36. Up the middle, here's Stevenson. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 1. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. Stevenson now on 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. They work now on 2nd and 9. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Here's Stevenson. And he's going to bull his way down to about the 1-yard line. A good red zone run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
That's a great run right there on 1st down. Didn't quite get into the end zone, but now you've set yourself up for at least 2, maybe 3 more shots from close range.
And that's going to be caught. Oh, a one-handed grab there. He's got it for the touchdown. There was a lot of zip on that pass, and baseball might have called that a frozen rope.
I like it when you bring the diamond into the game. I'm going back to the gridiron. Had some heat on that bad boy. Sometimes you throw a touchdown pass, and sometimes
you throw, what, a touchdown strike?
There you go. That's my man, in concert.
Ryland on for the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And it's finished off by a Pats touchdown. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And able to get this out to the 25. The Vikings taking the field here for their 2nd drive of the game. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still 2nd quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. A pass there complete to Sutton. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a 1st down. The Vikings in the hurry up. They're hustling up to the line. There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. He goes once again right back to Hardy. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Given back-to-back catches now. That one for 16 and another first down. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. They'll look to throw again. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Flushed out right. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down.
As we both know, there was a lot that went into why they made him their first-round pick this year, and part of it was what they saw in college, his playmaking ability when things break down. As soon as he saw he wasn't getting a lane to throw, he pivoted and found an alternate way to the marker.
Into a mass of bodies, and I think they held him out. They did. 2nd and 1. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Deontay Hardy as the first half is winding down. And the Vikings are on the board here in the final seconds of the first half. Well, with this rookie QB, we talk a lot about his ball placement and how good he can be at laying it right in there. I think we just saw, Charles, though, the strength of that arm. That was an absolute rifle for the completed touchdown.
It absolutely was, and let's face it, you think he was really ready to get that first touchdown? Absolutely. He threw that pass with authority, just as you described. Big-time arm right there, and let's face it, a lot of quarterbacks used to be pitchers in baseball. The fastball was usually their best pitch, and we saw it there.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Pats at the line, ready to go. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. So we've reached halftime here at Gillette Stadium with the Patriots on top. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. And we will skip the highlight show this week, get right back to this Week 3 matchup. A one-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback. They'll come out throwing here on first down. He'll get this one underneath to Hunt. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. And they'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6. They'll set up a throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. They're going to look to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Hunt. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. In motion left goes Sutton. They'll fake it on the jet sweep, and instead a handoff up the middle. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Vikings first down as he's able to get about 3 that time on 3rd and inches.
Oftentimes we think of those tough yards as grinding yards that a running back has to pick up. How about the tight end there picking up the first down in that situation?
That's what he's there for, right?
Big fella, get it to him, let him fight off some people and pick up the necessary yardage.
On first down, they'll run with Hunt. And he's taken down at the 50 after a short gain of 2. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 8. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here, he throws it away, and now it's third. 8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on third down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And it's knocked away and incomplete. And here's Ryan Wright now. They'll boot it away from about his 35. 46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. And did they keep it in? They did. They kept it in. It's down close to the goal line at the 1-yard line. So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. Straight ahead at Stevenson. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
That first down run could not have turned out worse for a defense, because when they came out on the field, their #1 mission, keep them stacked up close to their goal line, and at worst, create great field position for their offense.
And he'll be brought down, it looks like, right at the 15. Again, it's Stevenson. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. Now back to throw. That's complete into the hands of Myers. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. It'll go as a gain of 4. And that'll lead here to a 3rd down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. He'll look to throw. And he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3.
And, partner, I would guess that in his headset he was hearing from his coach, it's 3rd down, don't take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't get the first down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yardage.
The Patriots send out their punter as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. That'll be a 44-yard boot, just a yard on the return as he's covered up quickly. And it will be Vikings ball, 1st and 10. Minnesota now ready for their next possession. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Now the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. Now a handoff. Hunt's going to run left. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll look to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be a 3rd and about 13. Steps away to his left. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. A sizable 16-yard chunk there. The drive continues.
If they get a game-changing score on this drive, it's going to be because of plays like that. That run was pure heart. Took it himself, found a way to reset the downs, and advance the ball.
Hunt will try going up the middle. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on second down. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Hunt. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. And the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. Matt Judon in there for sack number 85 of his great career, moving him past Hall of Famer Howie Long on the all-time list.
And you hate to say it with a rookie quarterback. He's done some good things, but overall, looked a little bit overwhelmed back there, hasn't he?
He certainly has. But in his defense, he hadn't had a lot of time to throw the football. You like the way I said that? In his defense.
In his defense. I got it.
You see what I did there?
Yeah, he needs better protection, that's for sure.
And here's Ryan Wright now as he'll kick it away for the second time. And just a net of 31 here. 40-yard punt, 9 on the return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Patriots ready to get the football back. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Out to his left. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down.
A give for Stevenson, running right.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset.
Now, this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here.
He'll drop to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Myers. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. On the handoff, Stevenson.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. Now a timeout called for by the defense. That'll be their second, so one more chance to stop the clock here. And we'll be back.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
The Vikings going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
2 yards still to go. 3rd down now. They'll try and run for the first with Stevenson.
And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line.
I like a guy who understands the situation. I also like a guy who you look at him and you say, that looks like a guy who knows the coach is going to say, guess what? You drop this one, you'll be carrying around the training facility for an entire week.
Maybe flashback to high school or college, carrying it around campus, right?
The old gauntlet drill, right? Anyone get the ball out while he's sitting in class and bring it back to the coach, he's in big trouble.
The Patriots in the victory formation as they'll take the knee. Down to a knee one more time, and that should just about do it. And they cannot do anything to stop the clock defensively. 3 straight wins to start the campaign now.
And this is where a team, privately, within the confines of their own room, their meeting rooms, the locker room, they start to think to themselves, we're pretty good. We should be a playoff team.
Kind of a strange ballgame, Charles. We did not have a single point by either team after half. Really a defensive clinic by both sides in half number 2.
Wasn't that just beautiful to watch? Come on, man. Come over to the dark side with me. Wasn't that fun to see these defenses holding sway, right? Making sure they're controlling.
today. From Lucas Oil Stadium in Indianapolis, it's Week 3 of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the Indianapolis Colts taking on the New York Jets.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today it's Week 3, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the New York Jets. It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. So the Colts now coming out for their opening drive. And here's a look at their leader, standing 6'4".
And you'd think as a young QB there'd be some nerves leading an offense out to start a game, but haven't seen any sign of them right now. And speaking with him earlier this week, sensed that the pressure wouldn't get to him. He feels comfortable being the face of this offense and shouldering the expectations on game day, even if he doesn't quite have the years of experience other quarterbacks do.
Now he's loose at the 40, inside the 20. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. Brutal. So take away the long touchdown.
It's a cruel game sometimes, partner.
So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. In motion left is Davis. A fake on the jet sweep as they run with Cook up the middle. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Here's Richardson to throw. That's caught by Gabriel Davis. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. And just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. They'll run it. Here's Cook. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. On 3rd down, here's Richardson. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. And this one almost intercepted. Not a good throw there. Nearly an opening drive INT. Back to the air with Richardson. Throw left side complete. That's Cook. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. 3rd and 2. Richardson looking to throw. That's caught. It's Josh Downs. No gain on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. Matt Gay now gets ready for the field goal try. From the right hash, it's a 46-yard attempt. And Gay knocks this one through. And the Colts hit the scoreboard first. It's 3-0.
In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. So now here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over. And they will be led out by their rookie quarterback.
And frankly, this is the type of game that a great quarterback relishes because 0-2 on the road, everything's against him and his team. No one can expect them to win. Sometimes you band together real tight in that situation, and if he plays really well, they've got a chance to get that done.
They'll start on the ground. Hall. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. You look at this Colt defense, and they've been excellent against the pass, the number 6 unit in the NFL.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. On 2nd down, a run with Hall. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. 3rd down and 6. Back to throw here. He gets it underneath to Hall. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
And they'll use him out in the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. And they're going to give it to him on the jet sweep. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. So it's the big left tackle who gets tagged with a hold.
And sometimes you're actually executing the block well, and he starts to slip off of you, and instinctively you reach out and grab him. And when it's done like that, it's often seen by the official and called. Well, I sure wouldn't be surprised if we see more of this as this game goes on, because we know they like to use their wideouts either on quick throws or on jet sweeps like what we just saw there. And to say that that one worked well, partner, that's stating the obvious.
On the draw, it's Hall. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Jets first down. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. The Jets with the football here to start the 2nd quarter. They'll go again with Hall as they are looking at a 2nd down and 6 coming up. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down? Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, we use the term pitch and catch a lot to denote an easy completion. We just saw one right there on 3rd and 3 to pick up the first down.
Why are those so tough to defend? Just because they hit so quickly?
Yeah, it's all about timing and confidence. Quarterback sees it, rips it, there you go.
In motion right, that's Wilson. And he'll get it here on the touch pass. And he'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. And the ball on the 30, here's 2nd and 4. Meanwhile, the throw here is complete.
back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal. They'll run with Hall. And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. Straight ahead is Hall. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky.
And now 3rd and goal coming up. The loss on 2nd down. That just means this crowd's going to get even louder. And they'll get a little bit of extra help from the defenders as they exhort them to join them in the effort.
This offense 2 for 2 on 3rd downs on this drive. This is the most important of them all. 3rd and goal. Now a battle for the football, and it's caught. It's a touchdown. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Jets have taken the lead. Those are the drives that prove a lot. You got a rookie quarterback, Charles. You're on the road, takes him down, throws the touchdown pass.
And in a game like this, with, as you described, a rookie quarterback, the team usually says, okay, we got to take care of this guy. We got to protect him. But when he goes out and plays like this on the first drive on the road, he doesn't have to say, I'm here to be your leader. They just need to follow him.
Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. And this is up and good to make it 7-3. That one was an extended drive. 14 plays all told. And it ends with a Jet touchdown. The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. 2nd drive coming up here for the Indianapolis Colts. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. Just, I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. Jamie and Sherwood there to make the stop. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Richardson. Got an open man. It's Josh Palmer. And he goes out right around the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now Richardson. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. Now the Colts moving quickly here in the hurry-up offense. Richardson out of the shotgun. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. Now it's Richardson. Completes it to Davis. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. And Richardson back to throw it. That's to Cook out of the backfield. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Here's 2nd and 3. Richardson looking to throw this. Right back to Cook for another completion. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. The passing game for the Colts finding its stride, another 1st down.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
And Richardson looks to throw once more. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Davis. Now the Colts going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts
So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good possession, 1st and 10. Richardson's throw here taken in by Gesicki.
Yeah, that's good for a gain of 6, and that'll bring up 2nd down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
On 2nd down, it's Richardson to throw it.
And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down.
Richardson shotgun on 3rd down.
Touchdown, Colts!
Gabriel Davis as the first half is winding down. And the Colts have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. That could be an important swing right there. A touchdown in the final minute of the half to take the lead.
And I like the point you just made there. Could be an important swing because now that they have the lead, if they can carry that into the locker room at the half, they'll feel really good about what they accomplished in the first 2 quarters.
Matt Gay on for the extra point.
And it's through, and that makes the lead 10-7. A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told.
And it ends with a touchdown pass to Gabriel Davis. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. They're able to complete this one to Tyler Conklin. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. They'll throw now on the final play. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And incomplete on the deep ball. So we hit halftime here in Indianapolis with the Colts on top. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman. That's halftime report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks. And welcome in everybody to our EA Sports halftime report. Time for a look around the NFL here in week 3 of the new year. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. We saw a strong first half out of the mobile quarterback, Anthony Richardson. He was on point, throwing a touchdown pass to help his guys take the lead into the break.
Okay, Coach, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Now the Jets going to take over on offense to begin this third quarter. But, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass.
They'll give to Hall. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28. They'll see about converting this 3rd and 8. Looking to throw. And he'll be brought down by the Colts. Quiddy Pay in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down.
That's a ball he needs to let go of there. Wasn't the most time in the world to work through his progression, but NFL quarterbacks, they've got to sense the pressure. They've got that internal clock, and the ball has to be gone. And if you're not going to escape and run for it, you have to let it go before the pressure gets to you and puts you on the ground.
Here's the Jets punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. This is fielded at the 27. So holding there on the return, and that'll back him up to start the next drive.
Yeah, that's a pretty easy call right there, partner. I think when the officials look in their manual and see the expression jersey getting pulled, that's a flag coming out every time.
2nd and 9. From the shotgun, Richardson. Now a short one to Gesicki. And he gets this one just shy of the 40 down at the 39. A gain of 11 that time and a Colts 1st down.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a 1st down.
1st and 10, it's Richardson. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Operating from the gun, Richardson. That's complete once again. It's Gesicki. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. On 2nd down, Cook. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. 3rd and 12. Looking to throw. Richardson. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air, and defensively, they were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
The Colts send out their punter. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old-school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is, can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. Now this airmail to the sideline. It's incomplete. There don't appear to be any flags forthcoming. Maybe a little fortunate there. It's 3rd down. So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Kenny Moore. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted. but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Quincy Williams worked his way back for that sack. So 2nd and long, you got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Another try after the first down sack. Richardson setting up the screen for Cook. They get 7 there on the screen. It'll set up a 3rd down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, Richardson. And he's going to lose a yard or 2. Taken down behind the line. And the corner blitz gets him that time as he goes down for a short loss.
Okay, was it a breakdown in protection? Did the running back not pick him up? What does it really matter? Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Big-time sack.
Gay's kick is good. And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7. So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Now Hall to start the drive. And they'll get to him quickly here as he'll get a yard, just a yard to the 22. 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Indianapolis. From the 22 now, here's the 2nd and 9. Here's Hall again. And he'll take this to about the 24, a gain of 3.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks, allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
That's complete to Lazard. And he'll be stopped short of the first down as they rally to tackle him at about the 28. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it'll be 4th down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Here's the Jets punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. It'll be a net of 40 yards following a punt of 44. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. First and 10, Richardson looks to throw it. Gesicki hauling in the quick throw. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down. Richardson working from the gun. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 23 yards on the tuck and run. Well, there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the 4th quarter, picking up the first.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time. And that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a nice job using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing when it was time to exit the pocket and go.
1st and 10. Here's Richardson with it. And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Now a 2nd and 10. Left side, Cook.
And he stopped immediately there. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
To throw on 3rd down, Richardson. Now a short one to Gesicki. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Back to throw. Richardson. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert. And they turn it over.
Here's 1st and 10.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hall.
Here comes 2nd down.
They'll set up to throw. He'll find Lazard here over the middle. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game.
So it's Jets football as we get you reset here.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. That's pulled in by Wilson.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Back to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. He's back to throw. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
Charles, they're trying to protect this lead late. Those are the types of mistakes they could afford to go without.
About the last thing you want to give them is help in completing a comeback, which is exactly what that penalty does.
And he is going to get out of bounds with the 1st down, so that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout.
And when you're throwing the ball downfield really well like they have been on this drive, it's really a nice time to work one of the screen plays in. One of my favorite play callers in the game has always told me he starts every game with 10 to 12 screens because if he starts feeling the pressure from the defense, he uses their aggressiveness against them.
He'll look to throw. And he wisely will throw that one away.
This crowd doing all they can. Here's 3rd and goal.
They'll look to throw. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets.
Breece Hall,
his first touchdown of the new season.
And the Jets are an extra point away from taking the lead here in the 4th.
Now they can boot it through on the always important extra point, and then their defense has to hold up their end of the bargain.
And there's something that you've pointed out in numerous games that we've worked. Okay, the excitement's going on. Everyone's celebrating over there. Who's calling up the defense to make sure they're focused because they still have some work to do?
A very important extra point there, up and good, and that is going to put them on top by a point, and it sets us up for quite a finish. The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. This is 1st and 10. Now Richardson.
And this is Cook with a grab.
Here's 2nd down. Here's Richardson. That's caught by Palmer.
The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game.
Richardson to throw it. And that's into the hands of Gesicki. And they will get the conversion on 3rd down, but the clock, a more pressing factor.
Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock. Now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. 23 seconds, all that remain as they come up on a second down. Richardson. Oh, now a strip. He loses the football. And now this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself. And a fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed something near a miracle, and they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, the effort, that was good. Very good, in fact. They were just